Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to Blueprints. We join back with my live stream already in progress.
I think that's worth it. I think it's worth it to know if, like, is the key to room 8 just hanging out here? It is. Okay. Cool. And it's a key. So... But I got to do that on rank 8, so I could do it out of the billiard room if I wanted to, which I know is locked. So yeah, so we'll be returning to room 8 this run, which is great. All right, this can be a classroom. This is tempting, but I'm in this lower rank. I have a key still. I got to start getting these classrooms out, though. Is a single key worth it? I mean, yeah, because I still have all that room from the vestibule. Yeah, let's invest in keys now, while we can. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I was also kind of hoping there'd be a thing in here, but there's not. Gosh. It'd be great. It would be a sledgehammer. Okay. How does this... Let's take the conference room for the doors. No, wait. Conference room doesn't go the way it should. I'm losing 2 rooms anyway. I think I'm just going to do this and then re-roll out of here either the locksmith or another classroom. Yes. All right, I'm already in grade 6. All right, so we're doing better than I'm giving myself credit for. By the victors. So just a reminder. We went to war. Red died. Red was put to rest. They destroyed the railroads. Or, I'm sorry, red took over black. I keep messing that up for some reason. Yeah. Okay. Unreal that that's locked. Literally unreal that that's locked. But I'm going to use it, and I'm going to use the rerolls to try to get a locksmith down here. Give me the locksmith, please. Please give me the locksmith. 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 Casino? This is a little tempting, but I have the free reroll, so I'm going to use them. I need a locksmith so bad. Please, give me the locksmith. Think of my blessing. It'd be great if I had a locksmith. I don't want to use my reroll dice here. I could do the locked... Man, it's so scary where I'm at right now. It's so scary. I know I can still get out through the vestibule. Maybe the bedroom will give it. Like, that's... Like, the locked trunk is a possibility, but, like, that's not where I want to use my key. Like, if I get the locked trunk and it's just full of gems, I'm screwed. The bedroom Did not giveth. Did not giveth in any way. Well, it gave me steps, but I mean, who cares about steps? So what I know is sucks. Sucks. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. We are going to use the room 8 key to come out of here, and we're going to do the room 8 puzzle. That's going to have an exit that goes this way. So that's good. That's good. The classroom now leads to a dead end, so it's another place that if it's open, I will go try to get the locksmith. Okay. Now one of these says to start, which I think is this one. To start. Yeah, to first begin. So we should start with that one. But I don't understand this puzzle at all. So place me in a bin with an N in the sin. Okay. Mundanity. Avarice does not. Sloth does not. Gluttony does not. Wrath does not. Lust does not. Envy does. And hubris does not. So it's either mundanity or it is envy. Now, there's other ones that are like, I'm on the end. Yeah, so I know that that's gluttony or whatever. I recommend you think again if I'm ever far from sin. So that's definitely not envy. You won't find my bin between sin, for I deserve to be on the bin on the end. So that's either going to be hubris or mundanity. If we spend a minute or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm also in. So I think that's sloth. I think, unless there's something else that popped up. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin, which I think is lust. I share a trend with my... Okay. I think this is envy. So I will do that. Okay. The sum of my sin is penned in the number that we're in. So it's got to be something with 8 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That does have 8 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 6. Okay, so this has to go in gluttony. Excuse me, giant 8. Gluttony. I recommend you think again if I'm ever far from the bin with the... So these are the bins that are close to the fin. But we have 2 of them right now. Let's see. You won't find my bin in between sins, for I deserve to be in the bin in the end. So that's still hubris or mundanity. All right, I think this is sloth. If we spend a minute or 10 lounging in the den, you know which bin I am often in. I think that is sloth. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. I think that's lust. That's the bend being the turn in the room, the corner. You won't find my bin in between us, and for I deserve to be on the end. Okay, so if you need to be near the fin, there's only one option left for you, which is hubris. And if you deserve to be on the end, then you're mundanity. Mundanity. All right. That leaves you guys. I can't even read this one. To my chagrin, which I said wrong, my neighbor is written thin to fit it all in. So, yeah, this had to be written thinly because it had so many letters. So you have to go here. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appears on each bin. So wrath has a T, gluttony has a T, well, actually it has two T's, and lust has a T. So I think that's this. Is something supposed to happen? Is there like a go? Is there like a submit button? My only thought is that there might be an order because the one says to begin. But like beyond that, I don't know. But I can't think of a reason any of these are wrong. I'd have to switch this, but this one needs to be near the fin. I mean, I guess there is a world where the one that needs an N is this one, because there's an N in this one. I could then move the swan over to this one. And then I can move... All right, let's try that, I guess. Okay, so you deserve to be on the end. This is on the end. You want to be near the fin. This is the closest to the fin you can pretty much be. And then the lion, to begin, goes over here. But I placed it last, so maybe we pick them all up and we try again. All right. Lion, where are you? To first begin, place me in the bin with an N on the sin. All right, so now let's say that that's mundanity. All right. So then, that would mean that... Where'd it go? It's the one that's on the end. Yeah. You need to be on the end. Perfect. This remains gluttony. You want to be close to the fin. That's here. This is sloth. I tend to share neighbor's sin. Oh, okay. This is the one with the T's and stuff like that. So that's wrath. Wind up near the tail of the skin, I think, is sloth, or is lust. That leaves this last one. Savorous. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really don't. I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. Unless, like, there's an element to this that's not in this room. Like, now that I've done all this, do I go hang out in the den, or do I revisit the gallery and like look at the painting? And I'm like, oh, look, the sins now have stuff in them. Maybe. I'm conserving my keys right now. I don't know. Let's try that, I guess. Let's go look at... I thought I saw something. Let's go back to the gallery real quick. I have lots of steps. Has this changed? No? All right, we gotta go to the classroom. Which, honestly, as strange as it is, I'm very tempted to just draft out of the classroom, use the key there, even though it's a dead end, but that could possibly get me a damn locksmith. Doors close. This should be... No, I'm not using that for the vestibule, because I can come back in and it'll be unlocked. This says no clue. Nothing on these. Okay. Okay. I'm actually going to use the key, as scary as it is, because I can use the rerolls to try to get the locksmith, which is the way forward. Oh my God. Oorah. And give me a special key just in case. Just in case. Secret garden key. Okay, cool. That can be helpful. All right. I'm going to get 3 more keys. All right. I have 9 keys. I have 10 keys, really. All right. So now... Right in the vestibule. Yay, thank you. All right. Chapel for the door? No, chapel doesn't actually help me with that much doors. I do the secret passage if I want to try to get, like, do this and then get another hallway so that I can make sure I can go both ways, but, like... I think that's smarter than doing a reroll right now. So let me do the secret passage. All right. I mean, I could hope for a cloister, which would be better. But I don't know if the cloister can be on the end like that. So, I mean, maybe. I mean, I need success out of here. So let's just be safe and do the hallway. All right, so now I can draft in 2 directions. Yes. I will do the aquarium because it'll also give me steps, and there's usually stuff in the aquarium. So let's go ahead and go with the aquarium. And I have tons of gems. Hey, it gave me a reroll die, so that's beautiful. Pebbles. Yet another key. All right, so now things are good. All right, so I could do a classroom this way. Ooh, I could also do the secret garden, which might be a good move here. That was smart. There we go. Can't go that way, but I have the extra door that way. I could make that a classroom. And I can also do this stuff, you know? Because now I can get to room 48. 46. I say room 48 a lot. How much time I got left? I still got like an hour and a half I could stream. I don't understand why I'm not getting this room 8 puzzle. I legitimately don't understand why I'm not getting the room 8 puzzle. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, there's another theory I want to try while I'm here. I just realized. Watch. Is that moon? Do you think I can put the moon pendant in it? All right, things are good now. I think I actually want it to be south, but whatever. Nope, that's right. I'm just curious if this is interactable. Nope. I thought maybe since I had the moon pendant that something would happen. That's not the case. I'm going to set this up so I don't have to do it when I'm pressed for time. There we go. Coolio. All right, so this way, classroom would be nice. Thank you. So I think I have one more classroom to do after this. No, I have 2 more after this. We're reaching a very dangerous time. Hey, money. Someone's lunch money. Awesome. Right, we already solved this. We know what's going on here. So we do have to draft kind of carefully to make sure that we actually get the classrooms in an orientation that allows me to move forward and stuff, but we're doing pretty well. I'm going to use a reroll. Oh, the garage should be open, which is kind of interesting, but it's not worth it. It would ruin everything, so I'm just going to use a reroll. Because I'll probably get a classroom. Yeah. Because I always wanted to get the secret garden on this side along with the garage so I could see the secret garden from the other side. But, you know, that could be nothing. Urja did not use any verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loan words and are mainly used to describe physical actions. Lore. Tree, yeah, I just want to make sure I have all this, because I think I wrote all this down. I'm positive I wrote all this down. Yeah, there it is. Well, yep. All right, so this is all in my notebook for cheating later. Oh, what's this last part? When paired with a verb, it can also mean I will and I won't. So UL is I will, and LU means I won't. Okay. I don't know if I had that information, but okay. I can learn some Erja. Frame rate freaking out. Come on, PlayStation. All right, so if I get a class from here, we're golden. Gonna be golden. Here's the lockpicks. Okay. I want none of this. Reroll. Cloister. Reroll, please. Classroom, let's do it. All right. I have what I believe to be all of the answers written down because I wrote down the entire stupid quiz. Okay. Eat an apple and take the final exam. All right. Let's see how we do.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Blueprints. Will I find my way to room 46? Well, the best way to find out is to subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming so you'll get a notification next time I dive deep into the mansion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Boop!